I'm Marley Hall.
And I'm Frances Rivera. Follow us on social media. We're there all the time posting. Your news continues right here.
Jim Burke Used Cars. 2 locations, over 150 vehicles, and more than 100 years experience. Making deals when no one else can. Plus, Kern County's largest Ford certified pre-owned inventory. That means rates as low as 3.49%. 172-point inspection, complimentary roadside assistance, and a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty on qualified vehicles. That's peace of mind. That's Jim Burke Used Cars.
The Rio Bravo Cancer Center was recommended to me because of the equipment that they're using here. It's a huge advantage being able to get my treatments locally versus having to make the 2-hour commute. The Rio Bravo Center has been amazing. The staff is very friendly. The doctors are very caring, and they see you like a family member. They don't see you like a patient. I can't even express how wonderful they are.
Rio Bravo Cancer Center. Minds that cure, hearts that care.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. 4 days after a plane headed from San Luis Obispo to Los Angeles didn't make it, we now know the identities of the 3 victims on board. This morning, we're learning more about who they were.
They're Valley champions. Foothill High School celebrating 2 big wins. And for one player, it's all in the family.
How about one more? Condors make it 17 in a row. We're following their record-setting streak with details about the big homecoming later this week on this Tuesday, February 26, 2019. Good morning. Great to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher and Kevin Charette. Kev, you've been talking with the team quite a bit, right?
Yeah, I got a text last night and woke up to it this morning because, of course, I'm sleeping by the time the game is over. And the person who sent me the text was 17 exclamation, exclamation. And very exciting. Yeah. And again, the Condors are on a roll. This is just a record for the franchise. And on Friday, we'll be out at the Condors, and we're going to be talking to the movers and shakers and just what this all means for the town, what it means for them as a franchise. So we're really excited, and I'm hoping that come the next home game this weekend that it'll be a sellout crowd. They deserve a sellout crowd at Rabobank Arena.
Tickets still available. So.
Oh, there shouldn't be tickets available, you know? There shouldn't be.
Well, there still are.
I know, so let's gobble them up.
Get your ticket.
Come on, let's fill Rabobank. Let's show this team just how proud this community is. So on the weather front, get out and enjoy the day. Maybe not on the ice. You might need a little ice. It's going to be warm today.
I can't believe
you know
yesterday.
How warm it's going to be?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Okay, you tell me. You're the weatherman.
We've got very little cloud cover out there. The system that we're tracking that might come in by tomorrow is still to the north. It kind of slowed its progression. So we're nice and clear out there right now. We're looking at a beautiful day. I do expect some clouds to increase by the afternoon and evening. We sit at 49 degrees right now, an east wind at 6 miles per hour. Take a look at your day. We're going to start out into the 40s. By noon, you're at 69, and by 3 o'clock, 74 degrees. I think we're going to hit 75 this afternoon. So get out and enjoy the day before the clouds roll in and the rain moves in for tomorrow. 30 degrees into Hatchby. No winds to talk about right now. A little bit of a breeze throughout the afternoon. We will start out a little chilly, and then throughout the day, we're going to warm you up into the upper 50s. And for all you golfers, today is the day to hit the course. Take a look at the temperatures as we progress here. Starting at 50 degrees at 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 69 degrees. By 4 o'clock, perfect tee-off weather, 74 degrees. So a great day to hit the course. I'll have much more on this upcoming storm in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Taking a look at your morning commute, and things are looking pretty good on your roadways to start off your Tuesday morning. Let's take you outside, show you how the commute is shaping up. And we're going to show you one of our traffic cameras at the 99 near 7th Standard, and it's looking pretty clear on that side of town. We'll have another check coming up in about 15 minutes.
New here at Sunrise, Bakersfield police are investigating an early morning shooting that sent one man to the hospital. It happened around 12:30 this morning at the intersection of Pacheco Road and Centaur Street. That's right near W.A. Kendrick Elementary School. Officers found a man who'd been shot several times. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital where he's in serious condition. Police say a possible suspect, described as a Hispanic man, drove away from the scene in a white car. New information about a deadly plane crash in the Tehachapi Mountains. We now know the names of the 3 people killed when that plane plummeted from the sky early Friday morning. The pilot was 74-year-old Ruben Piranian of Granada Hills. The other 2 victims, a prominent trial attorney, political activist, and expert on DUI cases. 58-year-old Felipe Plasencia of La Habra, and another attorney, 38-year-old Marina Villavicencio of Yorba Linda. Crews spotted the wreckage near Stallion Springs Friday morning. It reached the snowy scene by Saturday and recovered the bodies on Sunday. The plane was flying from San Luis Obispo to Los Angeles.
It is 5:04 now, and the Kern County weed war saga continues. The final few marijuana dispensaries battling to stay open will argue for extensions before the County Board of Supervisors today. You may remember in 2017, the county banned legal pot sales. Now dispensaries are fighting to stay in business. They're asking the county for temporary permits that let them stay open despite the ban. But so far, the supervisors haven't granted an extension to any dispensaries. And as we've reported, several dispensaries withdrew their requests for extensions before the board could even hear their arguments. If no extensions are granted, all shops will be forced to close by May 24th.
Later today, we'll find out if a music festival will be able to set up camp here in town. Lightning in a Bottle is slated to happen in May at Lake Buena Vista. The lineup is out and people are already buying tickets for the 5-day festival, but organizers still don't have the final approval from the county. When it was previously held in Monterey, the festival drew about 30,000 concert goers. Some supervisors and residents are concerned about security and drug use at the event. Dee Dee Fleming, the producer for Lightning in a Bottle, will be back at the Board of Supervisors today to try and get approval once again.
The city's new tax oversight committee will meet for the first time this week. The Citizens Committee is tasked with keeping an eye on the funds collected by the new Measure In sales tax increase. There has been some controversy surrounding the tax itself and the committee. Some say there aren't enough women on the panel. Others oppose using the tax revenues to pay down pension debt instead of using it for public safety. The first meeting is Thursday at 11 a.m. in the Truxton Room of the Rabobank Convention Center. Everyone is invited to attend.
It's 5:05 now. A huge celebration at Foothill High School. The campus community celebrated the boys basketball and soccer teams who became Valley champs this weekend. Bringing home the title was extra special for one player. 17's Karen Hua caught up with him about his journey and his family's legacy.
This past weekend, the soccer team won their first ever championship against their rivals Miramonte. And in basketball, the Trojans took down Bakersfield Christian 56-50. For this team of Trojans, it's their first Central Section title since 2000. That's the year senior Edward Turner was born, or as his team calls him, Squid.
18 years ago, he was born, and, he was destined to be a champion here at Foothill, following in his father's footsteps.
In the championship before that, won in 1988, when his father Joe was on the team.
Knowing that he had a history here at Foothill, and him seeing the banner up there, the 1988 state banner, it inspired me.
Edward Turner is the youngest of his siblings to play Foothill basketball. And at 6'7", he's the tallest on the team, a trait he gets from his dad.
I've always looked up to him. I grew up here coming, watching my dad coach. I've always wanted to be a part of that.
It's been a winning season for Foothill boys teams.
That was the sweetest thing, is it just wasn't boys basketball, but it's also boys soccer.
Proving that if you miss, you can always shoot again. The Trojan basketball team is now aiming for March 9th, the state championship game in Sacramento. I'm Karen Hua, 17 News.
It is 5:07, and forget Sweet 16. The Bakersfield Condors soared to their 17th straight victory with a win over Tucson Roadrunners last night. These are some of the pictures of the game the Condors posted on Twitter. The team beat the Roadrunners 3-1. The Condors are now tied with the Philadelphia Phantoms for the second most consecutive wins in AHL history. Not only that, but the Condors are also in first place in the Pacific Division. They'll go for win number 18 here at home Friday night against the Iowa Wild. We checked, and tickets are still available.
So they're tied for second. So they win that, and they'll be in second for all of the most consecutive wins. 28th, though, is the record for most consecutive wins. So they still have ways to go to get there.
Ways to go, but hey, we're cheering them on.
I mean, they're doing amazing.
Yeah, it is unbelievable to see this this streak go on. And, they've won every game last month in February, and it's just really neat to see them continue on this road. And there's still plenty of season left as well for the Bakersfield Condors. So very exciting.
Friday night, hopefully we'll make it 18. Train passengers stranded since Sunday after a tree fell across the tracks in a remote, snowy part of Oregon. Their ordeal coming up.
Absolutely frightening. Plus, We've seen it across the state. Could teachers soon go on strike in Bakersfield? In about 30 minutes, we'll have the latest on contract negotiations in the Bakersfield City School District.
And on the weather front, it's going to be a warm day out there. We'll talk more about it coming up next.
Aching, the stabbing, the shooting pain. Don't suffer another day or miss another good night's sleep due to your back pain. Can't see a regular doctor? First Choice Urgent Care is here for you and can see you today. First Choice Urgent Care, Panama Lane and Ash Road.
The 2019 models are in at Bill Wright Toyota with incredible deals on our award-winning lineup. Take advantage of 1.9% financing up to 60 months on the best-selling car in America, the 2019 Camry. Or get a $299 per month lease on the new RAV4. Or how about $199 per month lease on a 2019 Corolla? All with 24 months or 25,000 miles of no-cost maintenance. Get your great deal at Bill Wright Toyota. Doing it right for 49 years and still doing it right. Toyota. Let's go places.
With the legendary power of real steel, projects happen easily. Achievements happen quickly. Real pride happens instantly. Save now on select steel gas-powered trimmers. This season, make it happen at your local steel dealer. Search STIHL or visit steeldealers.com.
Virtual reality is now in Bakersfield. Simulated is your portal to the world of virtual reality gaming. Schedule a fun team bonding session with your company. We have a special birthday party room. The future of VR entertainment is here today at Simulated.
The Law Office of Sylvia Lopez, your experienced local mother and son law firm, here to help car accident victims of Kern County receive fair and just compensation.
Come by the office or call us. There's no charge for the consultation. We're here for you.
The coughing, the aching, the sneezing. Not sure if you have a cold or the flu? Don't self-diagnose. Can't see a regular doctor? First Choice Urgent Care is here for you and can see you today. First Choice Urgent Care, Panama Lane and Ash Road.
This portion of 17 News is brought to you by Hungry Hunter Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner.
Have the time of your life at the party of the year. A mother, a daughter, and a trip down the aisle you'll never forget. Featuring the musical hits of ABBA, Mamma Mia is sure to have audiences grooving in the aisles. Be sure to join us for other exciting shows during our 50th anniversary season. For tickets and subscriptions, call or visit us online. We'll see you at Stars, Dancing Queens.
Welcome back here at 511. Stuck in the snow for more than a day now. More than 180 passengers on board an Amtrak train headed from Oregon to Los Angeles are still stranded after a fallen tree stopped the train in its tracks Sunday night. Amtrak says right now there's no way to get the passengers off the train. They still have power and food on board, and the company isn't charging people for the food. But passengers say snack carts are getting sparse and parents are running out of diapers as they wait for the tracks to be cleared.
That is absolutely frightening. I mean, I could not imagine to be stranded on a train for more than 24 hours.
I'm just imagining like Murder on the Orient Express now for some reason. It seems like something out of a movie.
I feel like this could easily turn into a horror movie.
And everybody's fighting for the sleeper car.
Exactly.
Wow. 49 degrees out there for you to start off your Tuesday morning. Nice and clear. The clouds haven't moved in yet. We've got an easterly wind at 6 miles per hour right now. 45 in Delano, 46 in Owasco, a little warmer in Taft at 52. And then we've got 30s and 40s into the mountains, 30 in Tehachapi and 44 into the Kern River Valley for Lake Isabella. And again, we've got nice clear conditions. We'll see a few high clouds, but that should be about it this morning. We are going to get some more rain, and that's going to help the lake levels. I want to show you the capacity right now. Now, the Army Corps of Engineers has been doing some work on Lake Isabella, and they've actually increased how much water can be put into the lake, and now it's up to 361,000 acre feet. That's not what's in the lake right now. We sit at 123,000 acre feet of water. Our inflow is about 1,000 cubic feet per second, with our outflow into the Kern River at 345 cubic cubic feet per second. And last year, for the month of February, we had 172,000 acre feet of water. So I'll be watching these numbers and updating you. I know it's important for the folks up in the Kern River Valley. And as we take a look, we've got rain up to the north, and that's where the rain has been. This system is somewhat stalled out, and it hasn't progressed much to the south. We do expect to kind of get a shove later on this afternoon, and then it looks like tonight and tomorrow we'll start to see some rain move into our area. We're looking at 53 in Sacramento today, 67 and warm in Fresno. We're looking at 60s to the south, and even Vegas will be into the 60s. Days ago, they were in the 30s with snow on the ground, and today they're looking at sunny skies and 67. Here's a look at the big picture. Little ridge just to the southwest of us. Here's the system I'm talking about right now that'll roll in tonight into tomorrow, bringing a chance of rain, but we're also going to look at the westerlies, and a lot of times when we see that, we see somewhat of a rain shadow effect, so it could limit our amount of rain. And then we've got another system developing out here for the weekend. That one looks like it might bring us a better chance of seeing some rain. And here's a look at our Futurecast model. Put it into motion. Stop it right there. That's tomorrow morning. So I don't expect the rain to arrive for us until extremely late tonight and tomorrow morning. That pushes on through. We get a little break into Thursday and Friday, and then by Saturday morning, we see some of those heavier showers move in from the west. So rain is definitely on the way for the weekend. And here's a look at the rain amounts. I'm going to freeze it right there. This is not taking into account the shadowing that I am looking at. So the first system could pick, if we don't see the shadowing, about 3/10 of an inch for Bakersfield, a half an inch up near Delano, lesser amounts in the mountains. Put it back into motion. More rain in for the weekend, around a 1/4 of an inch. So together, all together, we could be right around a half an inch for Bakersfield. In some areas, a little bit more. So here's a look at the headlines to spell it all out. Warm today. Clouds will increase late. Rain shadow, as I mentioned, possibly Wednesday, Thursday for Kern County. And then the weekend storm could bring an additional 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain. Air quality for you today will be moderate with an AQI at 57. Get out, enjoy the day. Mostly sunny and 75 degrees. 72 in Delano, 73 in Buttonwillow, so warm all around for you. And then for the mountains, we're looking at 59 in Fraser Park, 58 in Tehachapi, 60s for the Kern River Valley. Weldon putting 70 out there for you today. A west-northwest wind 10 to 15. For the desert, beautiful weather, 66 in Mojave and 74 in Ridgecrest. Your extended forecast, there you have it. A chance of those showers Wednesday, Thursday, break on Friday. Another round, looks like right now into the afternoon on Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. But look at the temperatures, warm, still in the 60s for the mountains. Same scenario, a little bit on the windy side for your Wednesday, Thursday. And temperatures are not going to be cold with these. They're going to be in the 50s and 60s. And then the Kern River Valley, same situation for Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday, lingering into Monday.
So a lot of changes on the way.
Yeah, you're going to get more of a sunburn than you already got.
I was going to say, I saw the first day of sun, if you will, for
Arizona.
In Arizona for the spring training of the Dodgers. And it was a lot of fun out there. Little toasty, though.
You just forgot the sunscreen.
I forgot the
Minor
sunscreen.
detail.
Yeah, I got to tell you, you forget how powerful the sun is, you know. So anyways, all right, let's take a look at your morning commute now. And things are still looking pretty good on your roadways to start off your Tuesday. So that is great news if you're headed out and about. Let's take you outside, show you how the commute is shaping up on the 99 near White Lane. And it's looking pretty clear on that side of town. We'll have another check coming up in about 15 minutes.
Still ahead this morning on Sunrise, we're honoring first responders who go above and beyond the call of duty. That includes four-legged officers, too.
We'll introduce you to the K-9 who's tasked with helping to bridge the gap between his department and community and show you how it's making it happen.
Larry, you know that case where the insurance company claimed they couldn't find the car that injured our client? Yeah. I hired an investigator in Mexico, tracked down the car. Whoa.
Check this out. That commercial was done about 2 years ago. Because we found that car, we got the client the compensation he deserved.
That's why we have a 95% success rate.
And why we're the #1 injury law firm in Southern California.
When we say we'll fight for you, we mean it.
Not all barbecue is created equally. Our meat comes right from our counter. Our butchers are certified experts, guaranteeing your meal as fresh as possible. At Primetime Barbecue, we aim to please. We take your needs to heart, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. Come in today and try any of our signature favorites, like our Primetime Burger, our Kurobota boneless pork loin, our certified Angus ribeye steak, and our house signature tri-tip sandwich. Primetime Barbecue. Good food, good friends, good times.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, you're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
This President's Day, there's big news at Nissan now.
No brand received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for cars and trucks than Nissan. That means that people love their new Nissans. So we're thanking you with big savings on our lineup, including Altima with intelligent all-wheel drive.
Get a low $239 per month lease on Altima, or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 14 models.
Get to Nissan now, before these offers are yesterday's news.
The ones who always come when you call. The dedicated few you can rely on every day. Those you can always count on in a pinch. The tried and the true. Here's to reliability built into everything we do. Rely on Root.
For reliable comfort this winter, call Stockdale Air, proudly serving Kern County for over 40 years.
Welcome back. Your time now is 5:19, and we're teaming up with Dignity Health, Mercy, and Memorial Hospitals to honor first responders.
It's part of our Kindness Behind the Shield campaign, reported on by Tabitha Mills. She's in for Storytime this morning with a new tale from the McFarland Police Department. Good morning,
That's
Tab.
right. Good morning, Maddie and Alex. It's part of a campaign to bring the community closer with the police department while also inspiring youngsters to succeed.
Good morning. We brought a surprise for you today. So let me bring in the star of the show. Here he comes. Everybody just stay in your seats.
His name is Mirko. He's a 5-year-old sable German shepherd, now on duty for the McFarland Police Department.
My name is Mirko, and this is the story of my miraculous journey.
Mirko is also the inspiration behind this new children's book, Mirko, the Miraculous Canine.
See that big nose? He's got a great nose.
Written by Angela Barton, president of the Kern County Law Enforcement Foundation, the book was published with a few goals in mind. The first, to bridge the gap between the police department and the community it protects, eliminating fears children may have about law enforcement.
I remember being a kid myself, and you didn't really know if you could talk to police officers or say hi because they look so official.
And it seems like that first goal is being met.
Because Mirko is a pretty good dog, because I've never seen a police dog ever in my life. He's a good, happy, lovely dog.
Towards me, he had a kindness in his eyes.
The book takes youngsters on a journey from where Mirko was born in Germany to the day he landed in America. Unable to understand English, scared and nervous to start his new job, which highlights another goal of the story, to inspire.
When we hear stories of people succeeding, it comforts us and reassures us that we can do the same thing, right? Because all these youth here, they're all young champions. So it's exciting to spend time with them and encourage them.
And the McFarland Police Department is also in need of a new canine vehicle for Mirko. That vehicle will cost roughly $35,000, and they're hoping proceeds from this book will help eventually get that vehicle. So if you'd like to buy the book, it's only $10. Just head to MirkoTheMiraculousCanine.com. And I know that might be hard to spell, so you'll be able to find that on our website, kget.com, in a few minutes.
You know, Mirko was on Sunrise a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, he was a lot of fun to meet.
Yeah, the kids enjoy it. As you can see, they draw pictures of him in class. When they found out, I walked in before Mirko, and they're just like, "Aw." They're like, "Is Mirko coming?" And then I said, "Yes," and they said, "Yay!"
The star of the show, like
yeah,
you said.
exactly, the star of the show. It's really exciting how that is allowing children to get closer to the police department and, you know, see what they do for them and create that positive interaction.
You know, and it was neat too, because when Chief Kimball was on Sunrise a couple weeks ago, you know, he was expressing how excited he was to share this story with his community. So it's really neat to see that too.
Yeah, there's a lot of different goals of the book, as I mentioned in my story. I mean, the first one is you're first of all, you're bridging that gap between the community and the police department. The second is you're inspiring children with this story of this dog who came to America and had to learn everything new and had some troubles and still succeeded through it all. And then the other, you know, there's a lot of other positive things in there just for the children. So if you take nothing away from this book is very positive for the children in that community.
That's great.
All right, $10 for a copy.
$10.
The link on our website. Thanks, Tab. Still ahead this morning on Sunrise, if you need a morning pick-me-up before heading to work, there's a new local Java shop that has you covered.
We'll tell you how Emerald got started and the story behind its name. That's still ahead.
Tonight, behind one of these chair turns.
Surprise!
is a voice first that has the coaches going wild.
Let me be a part of this historic journey.
The Voice, new tonight on NBC.
My daughter has an anxiety of speaking. Dance is where she speaks.
Are you just spinning with your head above your legs? Dance gives a voice to someone who may not have one. I'm so proud.
Experience luxury on your terms, wherever you go, with complimentary service pickup and delivery. Experience Jim Burke Lincoln.
Big Brothers Big Sister is serving 4 counties, Madera, Fresno, Kings, and Tulare counties. We're partnered with 20 school districts, so we're serving thousands of children every year. We're looking to find a positive role model for them, someone to be there for them, to give them hope, to let them know that they're special. That is the mission, the vision that we have at Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's vital that we have the community support. Tachi saw the need and they stepped up. It's the best investment we could ever make.
Thank you, Bakersfield, for your support over the years. My kids and I are excited to share a new location with you. Come in and experience the same taste that we have always brought you. We will do our very best to serve you and continue the legacy that we have built throughout the years. That is our commitment to you. La Costa now has 2 great locations at the Ice House, just past Garza Circle, and the corner of Stockdale and Callaway.
The Streets of Bakersfield come alive downtown for the 2019 Streets of Bakersfield Cruising for Charity Car Show. Registration is open to all makes and models of cars, trucks, and motorcycles for the event March 14th to the 16th. Cruise the streets for a cause at the 2019 Streets of Bakersfield Cruising for Charity Car Show.
Conquer the world around you with 0.9% APR and $500 bonus cash on the 2019 Lincoln Nautilus during the Lincoln President's Day sales event.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back. It is 5:25. There's a new coffee cart in downtown Bakersfield, and apparently it started on accident. Along Truxton Avenue, you may have seen Emerald Coffee. It's run by Tony and Lizette Jacobo, who were born and raised here in Bakersfield. Tony says they plan to have a different roast each day, but how they got started, well, it's kind of a funny story.
Funny thing is, we actually didn't even try to start a business. We just wanted to make coffee accessible to everybody downtown and in other places around the cities. So that's what we do.
And if you're wondering about the name, Tony says it's their mom's favorite color and his favorite cut of diamond. You can keep track of Emerald Coffee on their Instagram page. A new restaurant is coming to town. Bakersfield is getting a Yard House. The restaurant is part of a national chain that boasts more than 100 beers on tap at each location. Development Services Director Jackie Kitchen says the restaurant will be built on Stockdale Highway west of Callaway. That's right between California Pizza Kitchen and Eureka Burger. Right now, there's no date for groundbreaking, but Kitchen expects it to happen in the coming months. The economy is booming and job numbers are up, but despite that, analysts are seeing a troubling trend. More people are falling behind on their auto loan payments, and younger Americans are struggling the most. Mary Maloney explains why this trend is on the rise and how to avoid lagging on your payments.
Some 7 million Americans are 90 or more days behind on their car loans. That's according to new data released by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The bank says this is the highest number of people in delinquency since it started taking this data 19 years ago. So with a strong economy and labor market, why are the delinquencies rising? Economists say the data shows not everyone is benefiting from the current financial situation and say auto loans offer a more accurate measure of financial burden. When it comes to credit card debt, people can dial back on their payments. That's not the case when it comes to car loans. Payments are fixed, and there's no wiggle room in case you're low on cash one month. Experts say to avoid falling behind, be smart during the buying process. One tip, make a good down payment to get a lower monthly payment. And this is an obvious one, new cars depreciate quickly, so consider buying a used one instead. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
It is 5:28 now, and coming up in the next half hour of Sunrise, the stakes are high. President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un are meeting for a second landmark summit.
We'll break it all down and what the leaders hope to gain from the talks and how they plan to achieve those goals coming up.
Hi, it's Patrick Beck. It's that time of year, Bakersfield Hyundai's garage sale. We're cleaning out our inventory with discounts on every new Hyundai on the lot.
Drive off in a 2018 Kona for only $209 a month. Or lease an all-new 2019 Santa Fe for only $269 a month.
Help us clean out our garage, but you better hurry. When these vehicles are gone, they're gone. The name to remember, Bakersfield Hyundai, Bakersfield Hyundai. Hablamos su idioma.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told it'll come back if you let it go. Open your heart, open your mind. The world's gonna turn and the sun's gonna shine. Everybody give a little. Everybody give a little bit of love.
Relax in comfort at the touch of a button with power reclining furniture from Weatherby's. Choose from comfortable power reclining sectionals with power adjustable headrests, cup holders, hidden storage, and USB charging ports. Or choose from quality top grain leather power recliner sofas with power adjustable headrests and USB charging ports, all offering the ultimate in comfort and convenience. Take advantage of our special financing options or let us pay the sales tax. Plus, get free local delivery. Weatherby's Furniture since 1921.
Your family's comfort is your #1 priority, and dealing with an AC and heating breakdown can be quite the emotional setback. Since 1987, Holders AC and Heating has been keeping Kern families comfortable through all their life seasons. Our business motto is simple: to be honest and transparent while providing extraordinary service. From AC and heating tune-ups to installations, your family's comfort is also our #1 priority.
Too cold or too hot, give Holders a shot. Holders.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Today, another landmark summit between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is set to get underway in Vietnam. What the president hopes for coming up.
No deal. Salary negotiations between a local school district and a teachers union are at a standstill. What both sides want still ahead.
It's World Spay Day. What you need to know about spaying and neutering your pets coming up.
All right, good morning. Great to have you with us. It is 5:30 on this Tuesday. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher and Kevin Charette.
You know, I got to say, it is hard to believe that we are rounding up February and March is, I mean, it is on the forecast.
Yeah, and it's warm, and a lot of the trees are starting to bloom. I don't know if that means the trees are saying, hey, winter's done, spring is on the way.
Okay, so get your allergy
it didn't feel like it
now.
Last week. Let's just, this is a few days ago.
Like
we saw a snow mix here in Bakersfield.
Today you could technically even get the swimsuit out and maybe the bikini and get a little bit of sun, but not go in the pool.
Don't go in the pool.
Yeah, just don't go in the pool, yeah.
That's not a good idea.
It's definitely going to be warm for you today with the mid-70s. Yes. For this Tuesday, before we see more change on the way. Right now, not a lot happening out there. We're still tracking a system that's going to bring us some rain, but it's stalled up to the north. So today, we're going to see mostly sunny skies and some warm temperatures. We're starting out chilly, though. 49 degrees in Bakersfield. We have a light wind out of the east at 6. And as we take a look at your hour by hour for today, starting out into those 40s, we're at 69 at noon. And look at 3 o'clock, mostly sunny and 74 degrees. I do expect some clouds to increase, though, by late afternoon. Right now, Tehachapi at 32 degrees. Grab the jacket. No winds to talk about. We'll see a little breeze as we go throughout the day here. And again, temperatures starting out into the 30s and then warming up this afternoon into the comfortable upper 50s. And by 3 o'clock, a southeast wind at 13. We'll talk more weather in just a little bit. But first, let's get a check of the morning commute. We're going to send that over to Officer Robert Rodriguez. Good morning, Robert.
Hey, good morning there, Kevin. Good morning, everybody. Here on this Tuesday, a very good traffic commute to start it off. There is one non-injury crash working right now off of White Lane and Mountain Vista Drive. It looks like Bakersfield Police Department on scene there. And then those of you who are making your travels out of town, so far so good. Your major routes are open. Taking a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out. We'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up. Here in central Bakersfield, Highway 99 near Airport Drive. Here through town, so far so good. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks. Thanks, Robert. A second landmark summit in between two of the world's most powerful leaders. President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un are in Hanoi, Vietnam today. One major goal of their talks, denuclearizing North Korea. NBC's Susan McGinnis joins us from Washington to explain how President Trump wants to make it all happen.
Good morning, Maddie and Alex. After the first summit ended with only a vague agreement and led to no denuclearization by North Korea, the president will try for a more concrete deal, but hopes are not high.
Under tight security, President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un arrive in Hanoi, meeting this week for a second summit. The objective, to forge a path for North Korea to surrender its nuclear weapons.
I think we'll have a very tremendous summit. We want denuclearization.
The president will try to sell Kim on a bright future for North Korea, painting the region as a potential economic powerhouse if it gives up its nuclear ambitions. After the first summit, President Trump declared North Korea no longer a nuclear threat, but the nation actually widened its nuclear program.
We haven't seen the actual launches, but they're continuing to develop their ballistic missile capability. They're continuing to enrich uranium.
On Capitol Hill, expectations are low.
I'm not expecting anything dramatic. I hope we make progress. But this is going to be more of a marathon, in my opinion.
U.S. officials worry the president could offer concessions without gaining much.
Take a moment and read his own briefings from his own intelligence people.
At least if we're going to give North Korea a peace declaration, we need to get something in return.
Hope, but uncertainty.
I think we can have a very good summit.
Heading into a second landmark summit.
The president says North Korea has done no nuclear testing in months, and as long as that remains true, he's in no rush. In Washington, Susan McGinnis, 17 News.
In early complications this morning ahead of the summit, in a tweet, the Vietnamese Foreign Ministry said the White House press corps would be relocated before Kim Jong-un arrived in Hanoi. He's rumored to be staying at the same hotel the press was originally staying at. The move forced American media to abruptly move from the hotel where they were ready to broadcast. And CNN Chief White House correspondent Jim Acosta took to Twitter to express his frustration about the move. He retweeted the Vietnamese Foreign Ministry's tweet and added, quote, translation, "The U.S. press is being booted out of the hotel where we have spent days setting up our workspace." Both President Trump and Acosta have been outspoken critics of each other. And we'll have continuing coverage of the summit in Vietnam. Stay up to date with the latest information by downloading our 17 News app. You can also tune into the Today Show following 17 News at sunrise and nightly news following 17 News at 6 for in-depth coverage from the NBC team in Vietnam.
It's 5:35 now, and back in Washington, the president's former lawyer Michael Cohen will appear before the Senate Intelligence Committee today. It's the first of 3 congressional meetings happening this week, 2 of which will be closed door and 1 open to the public. Lawmakers plan to question him over the Trump Organization's finances and why he made false statements to the committee last year. He's also expected to take questions on the president's debts and payments, which may possibly be related to influencing the 2016 election. Last year, Cohen pleaded guilty to several federal felonies. He's set to begin his federal prison sentence in May. A chilling act of violence in the Midwest. A mother and daughter behind bars after police claim they killed 5 family members inside a Pennsylvania apartment. 45-year-old Shanna Decree and her 19-year-old daughter Dominique are both set to be charged with murder. Police found the bodies of Shanna's 2 children, her sister and her twin nieces, late yesterday afternoon during a welfare check. A friend of the victims told NBC News they tried knocking on the door Friday, but no one answered. Investigators are also searching for Shanna's nephew, 17-year-old Joshua Campbell. He's not a suspect, but police want to make sure he's safe.
It is 5:37 now, and there's no sign a Northern California teacher strike is ending anytime soon. For a 4th day, teachers in Oakland will walk out of the classrooms and onto the picket lines. Yesterday, educators marched on Oakland City Hall and planned to picket a district board meeting. But OUSD said it canceled the meeting to, quote, focus board and staff energy on addressing the strike. Teachers are asking for smaller class sizes and a pay raise. Contract negotiations are expected to resume later today.
Meanwhile, back at home, salary negotiations between the Bakersfield City School District and the Teachers Union is still at a standstill. Educators in the Bakersfield Elementary Teachers Association are frustrated with the raise the district's offering them. Beta wants more than the 2% proposed raise because it's lower than the 3% raise they got last year. But BCSD says it can't afford anything more than what is currently on the table. A current CSUB professor and former teacher we spoke with believes the system is to blame.
A lot of these issues that districts are facing statewide and nationwide are structural. The way school funding has been structured, it's always this feast or famine type of model.
The district says it plans to bring in a third-party mediator in the coming weeks. No word on when exactly that will happen.
The Bakersfield City School District recently announced it's canceling summer school classes, and the Dolores Huerta Foundation wants to do something about it. The district sent a letter to parents over winter break saying the summer school program is canceled completely after being cut to just 13 days last summer. The organization is holding a news conference at the Bakersfield City School District office at 5:30 tonight. Organizers say the summer school program is especially crucial to lower performing students, many who are low income, English language learners, and foster youth.
5:38 now. It's a big accomplishment for several Kern County schools. They've achieved the state's highest honor in education, becoming a California Distinguished School. Delano High School and Cesar E. Chavez High School, which is also in Delano, along with the Rosedale Middle School, were among the 160 schools to make the cut. The Kern County Superintendent of Schools congratulated the schools in this message posted on both Twitter and Facebook. It says the schools are excellent examples of teaching, learning, and collaboration.
Congratulations to all those schools. We'll still have this morning on Sunrise. It is a big day for local shelters, World Spay Day.
17's Mary Kate Paquette will join us live from Kern County Animal Services in Northwest Bakersfield, talking with the shelter's officials about the goal of today.
Getting to the heart of the story.
Stories that need to be told.
Kern County politics.
People making a difference.
The weather today and what we can expect tomorrow.
Celebrating the Golden Empire.
Jim Scott, Tammy Milchok, Alyssa Carlson, Nick James. The information you want, the local news you need, from the people you trust. 17 News. Get social. Comprehensive news and alerts from the Golden Empire. 17 News.
This President's Day, there's big news at Nissan Now. No brand received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for cars and trucks than Nissan. That means that people love their new Nissans. So we're thanking you with big savings on our lineup, including Altima with intelligent all-wheel drive.
Get a low $239 per month lease on Altima or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 14 models.
Get to Nissan now before these offers are yesterday's news.
What we achieve for patients is life-changing.
You get your smile back, your confidence back in just one day.
A new smile at a price you can afford.
With the dignity and respect you deserve.
Don't wait another day. Nothing is more life-changing than a healthy, confident smile.
Let Affordable Dentures and Implants create your new smile. Schedule your free consultation. Call 1-800-DENTURE or visit affordabledentures.com.
Right, you have to brush your teeth or else you'll get cavities.
These 4 steps are the best and easiest ways to help you remember how to care for your mouth, teeth, and gums. Brush your teeth twice a day for at least 2 minutes, floss every day, limit the number of sugary snacks you eat each day, and visit your dentist every 6 months or as recommended. Always just reminds you to have your child brush their teeth 2 times a day for 2 minutes, to floss daily, and to see a dentist twice a year.
This portion of 17 News is brought to you by Hungry Hunter Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner.
Attention homeowners with wood-burning fireplaces or stoves. Due to increased regulations, there will be more no-burn days this winter. Upgrade now to a high-efficient gas insert of a clean-burning wood stove. As an added bonus, you can get $1,500 to $3,000 back in rebates. That's right, act now and get $1,500 to $3,000 back while funds last. All qualifying fireplace inserts or stoves are at sale prices. Visit Econoair showroom at 314 Union today and see our beautiful burning displays.
Econoair, your trusted energy store for over 40 years.
Welcome back. A second so-called atmospheric river, also known as a moisture train, is hitting Northern California, and it's bringing crazy weather to people in the Sierra Nevada. Check out some of this video of the snowfall. You can see some pretty big flakes coming down sideways, and it's pretty windy up there too. The storm is expected to be so big. Caltrans is telling everyone not to head up to the mountains this weekend. In fact, Interstate 80 is shut down right now because of the whiteout conditions. So they are definitely seeing more winter up north. But here in the Golden Empire, well, things are looking a little more like spring.
Yeah, get out and enjoy the day. We're looking at the 70s, but this has been focused more to the north right now. And it's great news for the Sierra because the more snowpack we have, that helps out our overall drought and end up helping all the reservoirs as well. 49 degrees to start off your Tuesday morning here. We're clear out there. The system we're talking about that's going to impact us as we head into tomorrow is still positioned more in a northerly fashion. We've got 45 in Delano right now, 46 in Wasco, 51 in Taft, and then 20s, 30s, and 40s into the mountains to start off your morning. And you can see here on the satellite and radar, not a lot to talk about this morning, but as Alex was saying, that atmospheric river, you can see it stretches well out to the Pacific, and it's funneling all that moisture to the north right now, and it's made very little movement. We thought it would sag a little south overnight, not the case. Don't expect this to probably reach us until early tomorrow morning. So yeah, areas of the Sierra are getting hammered by lots of snow and lots of wind with this. We've got a weak ridge of high pressure to the south of us. Once this kind of pushes on in late tonight into tomorrow, it'll move to the east. We get a little bit of a break, and then another system out to the west will impact us as we head into our Saturday, Sunday, and into our early Monday, bringing us another chance of some rain. Here's a look at our FutureCast model, and you can see where it's all positioned right now. We'll pause it right there. That is tomorrow morning, right around 10:30, where it brings in some light rain. The other thing we're going to have to look at in Kern County is we see somewhat of a rain shadow effect sometimes when we see the winds out of the west. So we may not get a lot of rain out of this. We'll have to watch it carefully. It may dry out the atmosphere before it actually hits the ground. And you can see we get a little break into Thursday, into Friday, and then Saturday, a little bit more moisture wants to make its way in a southerly fashion, and I think we'll pick up more measurable rain with this system as we head into the weekend, and then by next Tuesday, we'll be watching for another surge of moisture out to the west. So definitely one system after the other impacting California, which is overall good for us. Warm today, clouds will increase late, rain shadowing as I mentioned, and then the weekend storm could pick up between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch for our area. And I want to touch on the national weather really quick, and not a lot happening. We've got some storms moving through parts of Florida, and you can see the northern parts are going to see some heavy rain here. Have you ever been to Key West? Well, this is what it looks like right now. A very popular spot, the southernmost point camp, and people enjoying it out there. A little bit of sunshine. And here's the temperatures for today across the nation. Seattle, chilly at 41, 54 in Salt Lake, and if you want to maybe take in some cold temperatures, how about Billings at 0, Bismarck at 4, 11 in Minneapolis, and then we talk 70s here. So big difference, about a 75 degrees difference today. We're looking at 72 in Delano, 73 in Buttonwillow Taft at 71. And then tonight, we're going to be in the 40s and 50s, so warmer overnight as well. And then for the mountains, mostly sunny, 59 in Fraser Park. We'll be in the upper 50s to lower 60s out of Tehachapi. And near 70 into the Kern River Valley today, 70 in Weldon. It's been beautiful up in the Kern River Valley, 64 for Kernville today. And then for the desert, mostly sunny. 66 in Mojave, 74 in Ridgecrest. There's a chance of some shower activity tomorrow and Thursday, break on Friday, and then we'll keep it wet in the afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Putting an afternoon, evening time frame on the Saturday system, we may bring that back a little bit, but right now it looks like an afternoon arrival of that. Mountain forecast, you can see here, a little bit wet Wednesday, Thursday, and again for the weekend, but mild, 50s and 60s, very high snow levels. And then for the Kern River Valley, same situation with 50s and 60s throughout the next 7. So Saturday's system looks like it'll arrive late, but we'll have to watch the timing of that. The system that we are looking at late tonight and tomorrow morning, we thought that was going to arrive earlier, and it just stalled out and just sitting into Northern California right now.
Very interesting. All right, thanks, Kev. Let's take a look at your morning commute. Now, here's Robert.
Thanks a lot, Alex. Again, good morning, everybody. Here through Bakersfield, still a very nice traffic commute if you're getting ready to head out the door this morning. Again, non-injury crash working right now off of White Lane and Mountain Vista Drive, and that's going to be in the southwest part of Bakersfield. And again, Bakersfield Police Department on scene there. And if you plan on traveling your way out of town, right now all of your major routes are open. Taking a look at our traffic cam again, we'll take you out to the north end of Bakersfield. Here's Highway 99 near 7th Standard Road. Again, very quiet out there. And as always, please eliminate your distractions while driving. That is my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, back to you.
Thanks, Robert.
Well, coming up, Standard Elementary School and the Bakersfield Breakfast Lions are teaming up to put on a spaghetti feed.
And coming up after the break, how you can enjoy a full evening of pasta plus support the school. That's still ahead.
Been laid off and want to get back to work quickly? America's Job Center of California offers no-cost training and employment services for out-of-work job seekers. If you already have job skills and just need a kickstart, we offer 4-day job search classes to help you. Or if you need to develop new job skills, we offer no-cost training opportunities in a variety of industries. For more information, please call 325-HIRE or visit our website.
America's Job Center.
Not all barbecue is created equally. Our meat comes right from our counter. Our butchers are certified experts, guaranteeing your meal as fresh as possible. At Primetime Barbecue, we aim to please. We take your needs to heart, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. Come in today and try any of our signature favorites, like our Primetime Burger, our Kurobota Boneless Pork Loin, our certified Angus Ribeye Steak, and our house signature Tri-Tip Sandwich. Primetime Barbecue. Good food, good friends, good times.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. You're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
Motor City presents the President's Day sales event featuring more vehicle for less money on professional-grade GMC trucks. Current GM owners get $5,000 in savings on all 2019 GMC Sierra crew cabs, or get over $11,600 off 2018 Sierra 1500 crew cabs in stock. Discover why we're California's #1 volume Buick GMC dealer. Welcome to the city, Motor City.
SunPower by Sun Solar.
Jeff and Scott here from SunPower by Sun Solar, introducing our Meet and Eat promotion.
Right now, when you get a quote from one of our solar educators, you'll receive a $75 gift certificate to one of these Bakersfield favorites and valued customers of ours.
So call us today, meet with us, and see how much we can save you. Plus, enjoy a $75 meal on us.
That's right. Get your $75 gift card today.
Call 1-800-SOLAR-POWER.
Welcome back to 17 on 10. Joining me this morning, Jennifer Long, Standard Elementary Principal, and Bo Brazier with the Bakersfield Breakfast Lions Club. They're here to talk about an upcoming spaghetti feed fundraiser, and of course, it will benefit Standard Elementary. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this fundraiser that you guys have coming up, the spaghetti feed. I mean, this sounds pretty good.
It's wonderful. So. We have been partnering for about 9 years now, and it's local businesses helping local kids. And the community gets to come out and enjoy a great spaghetti feed with sauces that are judged, and we find a winning sauce. And so there's
that sounds pretty good.
And so you have great sauces, and all of the money it helps our local kids. We have scholarships for our students for sports programs. We've put in new play equipment for our kids, and so it's a wonderful community outreach.
But how did this partnership form? I mean, why is this so important for you?
It happened about 9 years ago. We have a member of ours, a sister-in-law is a teacher there. So partnered with the school, because that's what the Bakersfield Breakfast Lions does, helps charities and children in need. So it's been a really good partnership. We've raised, I think, $8,000 last year for the event. We're hoping to do a lot better than that. We're going to have raffle prizes, bikes, barbecue. We have a TV. We have a silent auction. Have a package donated by Euphoria Spa. So it's a real good way to help the community out.
Absolutely, and again, this is happening. Well, first of all, are there still tickets available?
There's still tickets available. They're $8 for adults, $5 for children, and 5 and under are free. And they can pick them up at Standard Elementary, or they can pick them up at the door.
And when is this happening?
It's Saturday night from 5 to 7.
Okay, so this is a perfect dinner for you if you wanted to. Just come on out Saturday night and enjoy, it sounds like some pretty good spaghetti with different sauces and choices. I mean, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we have a contest, a spaghetti sauce contest too, so you can come, be there by 3 o'clock Saturday with your sauce. $15 to enter, $200 for first place.
Oh, all right. So come on out Saturday night, 5 to 7 p.m. at Standard Middle School's multi-purpose room. There are the ticket prices for adults and kids. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. Really appreciate it. We'll be back after this.
Too cold or too hot, give Holders a shot. Holders.
Come to the Viceroy to enjoy the best authentic Indian cuisine. Delight your appetite with our exquisite buffet featuring new dishes every day. With our party hall and full bar, the Viceroy is the perfect venue for any occasion. Located at the shops at Riverwalk.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you. So what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
We still want to touch
Hey, sweetie.
Right, page 53. The schedule seems reasonable.
Is everything all right?
Alex left her cello in my car.
Hello?
We're getting kicked out of the room. We're going to have to call you back. We're back.
Moving on to page 40.
The 7-passenger Infiniti QX60.
We don't have any issues with the planning committee.
Luxury should be lifted.
Let's move on to the next page.
Lease the Infiniti QX60 for $399 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
The Kern Endocrine Center is proud to partner with KGET and CSUB Athletics in support of the Student Athletic Fund. What is endocrinology? Everything related to your hormones. For example, when you are hungry, full, tired, or alert. At KEC, we help patients with regulating any metabolic process from blood sugar to weight gain.
Your health is our commitment.
Kern Endocrine Center, with 2 convenient locations to serve you.
Enjoy dinner at the Viceroy. Come taste the best authentic Indian cuisine. Delight your appetite with the flavors of India. With our party hall and full bar, the Viceroy is the perfect venue for any occasion. Located at the shops at Riverwalk.
This morning, he fought off a mountain lion using only his bare hands.
I was concerned that I wasn't going to make it out of it.
How did he survive? And could you do the same? Travis Kaufman sits down with Savannah and Hoda for his first live interview this morning on Today.
Back here at 5:54, today is World Spay Day, and across the county, animal shelters are celebrating.
17's Mary Kay Paquette is live at the Kern County Animal Services in Northwest Bakersfield, talking with shelter officials about the goal of today. Good morning, Mary Kay.
Maddie, Alex, that's right. Today is World Spay Day, and shelters like these are one of the reasons why spaying and neutering your animals is so important. Now I'm joined by Director of Kern County Animal Services, Nick Cullen, and little Lucy Lou. We woke her up a little bit early this morning, so she's still kind of waking up. But Nick, can you tell me a little bit more about the importance of today and what your guys' goal is with today?
So our goals are pretty simple. We want to accomplish 3 things. We want to get as many spay-neuter vouchers into the hands of the folks that need them. We want to fix spay and neuter about 120 cats, but we also want to bring attention and focus to the need to spay and neuter your animals. And you asked why that's important. It's important because we could do a wonderful job like we do in county animal shelters of getting animals into our shelters and out of our shelters into good homes. But there's still animals on the streets that are uncared for, that are suffering, that are struggling, and the way to fix that problem is be a responsible pet owner and spay and neuter your pets.
Now, you told me earlier you guys have just over 200 animals here at the shelter right now, but that number goes up towards the summertime because of this spaying and neutering. People don't spay and neuter their dogs. Now, today you guys have, or cats, today you guys have special rates and deals going on. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how the community can get in on that?
Sure. So typically all year round we have spay and neuter vouchers. It's a real simple process. Folks come in, get qualified as low income. Most people, probably 99% of people that apply, qualify as low income for the program. It's usually a $20 copay. The $20 copay covers the entire cost of the surgery. Today, we're just giving those vouchers for a $10 copay. So folks can come on down today from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., speak to some of our staff, get qualified for a voucher, and for $10, you can go and contribute to a no-kill Kern County by getting your animal spayed or neutered.
And now when people do adopt directly from the shelter here, their adoption fee covers the spay and neutering. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. Adoption, every year we spay or neuter about 10,000 shelter animals and get them out into the community through TNR, through adoption, or through rescue. But as a general rule and a law, every animal that gets adopted from our shelter has to be spayed or neutered, yes.
Okay, so if you guys want to come on down, the shelter is located off of Fruitvale Avenue. You can also call them at 378-3861. Again, that number is 378-3861 to find out a little bit more information about their spay and neutering deals today, and then even past today. So Maddie, Alex, I'm live here at the Kern County Animal Services, and I'll send it back to you guys.
Well, you know, it's such a great information for everyone to know. I have to tell you, though, Lucy looks pretty cute and a little tired.
I know. I know. She stole my heart for sure. I was holding her in the break, and Nick's been laughing at me all morning.
We can hear your.
I know. She might just come home today.
Mary Kate goes into the puppy voice. I love it.
All right, thanks,
I know. I love my little puppy dogs.
All right. Thanks so much, Mary Kate.
All right, well, coming up in the 6 o'clock hour of Sunrise, it's shaping up to be a big day for the Board of Supervisors. We'll break it all down for you still ahead.
Plus, they brought the title home. Valley champs, Foothill High School celebrating 2 big wins. We'll have that story coming up.
Looking for great Southern style cuisine, just like Grandma used to make? Look no further than Jay's Place. Come try our fried chicken, mac and cheese, fried catfish, our delicious chicken and waffles, and much more. Everything is homemade, using only fresh ingredients. Jay's Place Waffle House and Southern style cooking, featuring the world's best cobbler. Now available in these easy-to-make blends that you can make right at home. Order online or get yours today at Jay's Place, Callaway Drive in Rosedale Highway.
Accelerated urgent care. Expert care on your time.
Welcome to Star Furniture, your premier destination for the best furniture in Kern County. Our staff invites you and your family to see our newest selection of couches, entertainment centers, tables, bedroom sets, and more. Choose from top quality brands such as Flexsteel, Pulaski, Hooker, and England by Lazy Boy. Take advantage of our President's Day sale. 15% off store-wide, free local delivery, and we pay your sales tax. Come in today and take advantage of this offer. Interest-free financing available. The President's Day sale, on now at Star Furniture on Rosedale Highway.
Limited Motors Auto Group. Take advantage of the income tax season.
Limited Motors Auto Group started this year stronger than ever. And now that tax season is around the corner, if you want the best value for your dollar, come see us. The banks are aggressively approving deals, and now with our new location at 911 Oak Street, you are guaranteed to find what you've been looking for.
Limited Motors Auto Group. 2 locations. Come and visit us.
2411 South Union Avenue and our brand new store at 911 Oak Street.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. 4 days after a plane headed from San Luis Obispo to Los Angeles didn't make it, we now know the identities of the victims on board. This morning, we're learning more about who they were.
Their Valley champs, Foothill High School, celebrating 2 big wins. And for one player, it's all in the family.
Well, how about one more? And maybe even one more Friday. Condors make it 17 in a row. We're following their record-setting streak with details about the big homecoming later this week. This is Tuesday, February 26, 2019. Good morning. Great to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher and Kevin Schrett. We're all Condors town now. We are rooting hard for this team.
You know, I got to tell you, I watch them on Twitter because, you know, when they're not here, it's kind of difficult to see them. But I'm watching the play-by-play when they're playing those games, and it is fun. I got to tell you, it's nail-biting, though.
It is. We're all excited in Condors town. I've even made a graphic. That's how excited I am.
So we should see the graphic now.
Yeah, we should see the graphic now. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's put it in motion for the Condors. Congratulations, and we are rooting for you. Big win number 17, and again, they play Friday and Saturday, 7 o'clock here in Condors town, and I'm hoping that there won't be a seat left at Rabobank Arena, and I'm hoping for win number 18. So go Condors. Can't wait wait for the weekend. Let's talk weather because we're looking at a pretty nice day out there. We've got clear skies right now. We'll see a few high clouds throughout the day, and temperatures are going to be warm. You might want some of that ice to cool down. 51 degrees on the temperature right now. We're starting to see that rise. An easterly wind at 7, and as we take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast here, 40s to lower 50s to start, and then look at this afternoon. By 3 o'clock, we're going to be right near 75 degrees for the mountains. You're at 30 right now. We've got a calm wind. We are going to be looking at temperatures really nice around the mountains today as well. Look at the afternoon highs right near 57 degrees by 3. We're going to talk about the chance of rain as well. That's coming into the forecast. But first, let's get a check of the morning commute. We're going to send that over to Officer Robert Rodriguez, who's standing by over at CHP.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Again, happy Tuesday, everybody. Here to the Bakersfield area, still a very nice traffic commute as you get ready to head out the door this morning. Again, Bakersfield Police Department still wrapping up an earlier non-injury crash on White Lane at Mountain Vista Drive. And that's, again, in the southwest part of Bakersfield. And if you do plan on traveling your way onto our local freeways or maybe even out of town, again, all of your major routes are open. There is a lot of construction, though, going on our local freeways. So just keep that in mind. Remember to always slow for the cone zone and always be patient when traveling through those construction zones. If we take a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out and we'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up. And that's going to be off of Highway 99 near Airport Drive. Again, so far so good here on the 99. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, we'll give it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Robert. New here at Sunrise, Bakersfield police are investigating an early morning shooting that sent one man to the hospital. It happened around 12:30 this morning at the intersection of Pacheco Road and Centaur Street. That's right near W.A. Kendrick Elementary School. Officers found a man who'd been shot several times. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital where he is in serious condition. Police say a possible suspect, described as a Hispanic man, drove away from the scene in a white car. New information about a deadly plane crash in the Tehachapi Mountains. We now know the names of the 3 people who were killed when that plane plummeted from the sky early Friday morning. The pilot was 74-year-old Ruben Peranian of Granada Hills. The other 2 victims, a prominent trial attorney, political activist, and expert on DUI cases, 58-year-old Felipe Plasencia of La Habra, and another attorney, 38-year-old Marina Villavicencio of Yorba Linda. Crews spotted the wreckage near Stallion Springs Friday morning, reached the snowy scene Saturday, and recovered the bodies on Sunday. The plane was flying from San Luis Obispo to Los Angeles.
The Kern County Weed War saga continues. The final few marijuana dispensaries battling to stay open will argue for extensions before the County Board of Supervisors today. You may remember in 2017, the county banned legal pot sales. Now, dispensaries are fighting to stay in business. They're asking the county for temporary permits that let them stay open despite the ban, but so far, the supervisors haven't granted an extension to any dispensaries. And as we've reported, several dispensaries withdrew their request for extensions before the board could even hear their arguments. If no extensions are granted, all shops will be forced to shut down by May 24th.
Later today, we'll find out if a music festival will be able to set up camp here in town. Lightning in a Bottle is slated to happen in May at Lake Buena Vista. The lineup is already out and people are already buying tickets for the 5-day festival, but the organizers still don't have approval from the county. When it was previously held in Monterey, the festival drew about 30,000 concert goers. Some supervisors and residents are concerned about security and drug use at the event. Dee Fleming, the producer for Lightning in a Bottle, will be back at the Board of Supervisors today to try and get approval.
The city's new tax oversight committee will meet for the first time this week. The Citizens Committee is tasked with keeping an eye on the funds collected by the new measure in sales tax increase. There's been some controversy surrounding the tax itself and the committee. Some say there aren't enough women on the panel. Others oppose using the tax revenue to pay down pension debt instead of using it for public safety. The first meeting is this Thursday at 11 a.m. in the Truxton Room of the Rabobank Convention Center. Everyone is invited to attend.
6:05 now, a huge celebration at Foothill High School. The campus community celebrated the boys basketball and soccer teams who became Valley champs this weekend. Bringing home the title was extra special for one player. 17's Karen Waugh caught up with him about his journey and his family's legacy.
This past weekend, the soccer team won their first ever championship against their rivals Miramonte. And in basketball, the Trojans took down Bakersfield Christian 56-50.
For this team of Trojans, it's their first Central Section title since 2000.
That's the year senior Edward Turner was born, or as his team calls him, Squid.
18 years ago, he was born, and, you know, he was destined to be a champion here at Foothill, following in his father's footsteps.
In the championship before that, won in 1988, when his father Joe was on the team.
Knowing that he had a history here at Foothill, and him seeing the banner up there, the 1988 state banner, you know, it inspired me.
Edward Turner is the youngest of his siblings to play Foothill basketball, and at 6'7", he's the tallest on the team, a trait he gets from his dad.
You know, I've always looked up to him. You know, I grew up here coming, watching my dad coach. I've always wanted to be a part of that.
It's been a winning season for Foothill boys teams.
That was the sweetest thing, is it just wasn't boys basketball, but it's also boys soccer.
Proving that if you miss, you can always shoot again. The Trojan basketball team is now aiming for March 9th, the state championship game in Sacramento. I'm Karen Hua, 17 News.
It is 6:07 now, and forget Sweet 16. The Condors soared to their 17th straight victory with a win over Tucson Roadrunners last night. I want to show you some pictures of the game the Condors posted on Twitter. The team beat the Roadrunners 3-1. The Condors are now tied with the Philadelphia Phantoms for the second most consecutive wins in AHL history. Not only that, but the Condors are also in first place in the Pacific Division. They'll go for win number 18 here at home Friday night against the Iowa Wild. There are 17 games left in the season, so they can still beat them. We checked and tickets are still available.
Train passengers stranded since Sunday after a tree fell across the tracks in a remote snowy part of Oregon. Their ordeal coming up.
Plus, we've seen it across the state. Could teachers soon go on strike here in Bakersfield? In about 30 minutes, we'll have the latest on contract negotiations in the Bakersfield City School District.
And it's a beautiful morning out there in Kern County, and temperatures are going to be warm this afternoon. I've got the details. That's straight ahead. Stay with us.
Too early for pizza? Not when it's Little Caesars. Join Little Caesars Pizza in wishing Kern County a good morning. Upload your 8-second morning message to kget.com and watch KGET weekday mornings to see if yours airs.
Pizza, pizza.
City presents the President's Day Sales Event, featuring more vehicle for less money on professional-grade GMC trucks. Current GM owners get $5,000 in savings on all 2019 GMC Sierra Crew Cabs, or get over $11,600 off 2018 Sierra 1500 Crew Cabs in stock. Discover why we're California's #1 volume Buick GMC dealer. Welcome to the city, Motor City.
Call it a feeling, call it a premonition. Things are about to go my way. You don't have to see it, just believe it's coming. Some things are bound to change.
While the temperatures are cool, the discounts are red hot during Econoware's preseason air conditioning sale. Right now, save up to $1,200 on factory direct, high-efficient American Standard air conditioning systems. If your current air conditioner is more than 10 years old, it's costing you money. Replace it now. You know the heat is coming.
Econoware, your trusted energy store for over 40 years.
If you want your comfort and economy too, you'll find it at Econoair.
This portion of 17 News is brought to you by Advanced Roofing. We've got you covered.
If you've been hurt on the job, you'll need a lawyer that's experienced at settling workers' compensation claims. At Barry Smith & Bartell, we're dedicated to helping injured workers secure the benefits they deserve. So whether it's an injury from repetitive motion, heavy lifting, or any other type of injury on the job, we're here to help. Call us or visit our website for a free case evaluation. Barry Smith & Bartell, bringing justice to injured workers.
Welcome back. Stuck in the snow for more than a day. More than 180 passengers on board the Amtrak train headed from Oregon to Los Angeles are still stranded after a fallen tree stopped the train in its tracks Sunday night. Amtrak says right now there's no way to get to the passengers. They still have power and food on board, and the company isn't charging people for the food. But passengers say snack carts are getting sparse and parents are running out of diapers as they wait for the tracks to be cleared.
This is just a worst case scenario. I do not think I could ever imagine myself being in this situation. I mean, it would just be absolutely terrifying. I feel bad for those people too, because you know a lot of them are just getting kind of stir crazy.
How long does it take to remove a tree from a track?
Well, that's the other question. I mean, it just seems like it's a little more, like, I don't know.
It seems like conditions have, you know, been constantly kind of changing up there with all the snow and stuff like that.
It has been a lot of snow. I guess just keep your mindset. It's Polar Express. 51 degrees out there for Bakersfield right now. We've seen a little bit of a warm up since early this morning. In fact, because of that easterly wind at 7. We've got 44 degrees though out in Arbin. What a beautiful sunrise for you. Out near Frazier Park, clear skies and 34 degrees. And Golden Hills, sunshine, and currently you're at 35. And you can see not a lot happening around Kern County, and I'm not expecting much, at least for the early part of today. We'll see increasing clouds by late this afternoon. Want to also show you Lake Isabella. We'll be watching the levels there. The Army Corps of Engineers actually raising its current capacity at 361,000 acre feet, was right around 70,000 acre feet as they were doing some repairs. And right now it sits at about 123,000 acre feet of water. Inflow at about 1,020 cubic feet per second, with an outflow into the Kern River at about 345 cubic feet. And last year, February 2018, we saw 172,000 acre feet of water in the lake. Here's a look at the regional view, and the focus right now in Northern California from San Francisco, and you can see just more moisture off to the east. This stalled last night. We thought it would arrive earlier into Kern County, but that's not the case. We don't expect it to kind of make that move until probably later on this afternoon into the evening, bringing some showers our way by early tomorrow morning. Temperatures around the state will be mild today, 53 in Sacramento, Fresno at 67, Morro Bay at 59, and 60s down to the south into LA and San Diego. So this system is what we're tracking right now. Behind it out to the west is our secondary low. That is going to arrive as we head into the weekend. I think we have a better shot of seeing some rain with that. The first system, we might see some rain shadowing here in Kern County, and whenever we see that, it limits the amount of moisture we'll see. But the models are not picking up on that right now. Here's our first wave of moisture, right around 3/10 of an inch. Maybe Delano picking up a ½ inch of rain, right around 1/4 in Taft, and then 1/10 of an inch into Tehachapi. I put this back into motion, and this is going into the weekend. So this is Wednesday, Thursday, and then into the weekend cumulative, and we could be looking at about a ½ an inch by the time this is all said and done for Bakersfield, maybe a little bit more in Delano, and then over a ½ an inch out near Lost Hills. Again, this is on the high side. Air quality will be moderate with an AQI at 57 today. We'll call for mostly sunny skies early, increasing clouds by this afternoon. 75 on the high for Bakersfield, 72 in Delano, 73 in Buttonwillow tonight in the 40s and 50s. For the mountains in the Kern River Valley, a nice day for you as well. Mostly sunny, 59 in Frazier Park, 58 in Tehachapi, and we're looking at 60s and 70s into the Kern River Valley. Weldon, 70, 64 in Kernville, and look for a west-northwest wind, 10 to 15 for the desert. Mostly sunny, 66 in Mojave. Ridgecrest, a nice day as well at 74. There's that chance of showers in there Wednesday, Thursday, break on Friday, another round as we head into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturday storm, right now models have it arrive in the afternoon, evening. We'll watch that carefully, see if we have to bring it in earlier. Mountain forecast, same situation, a little bit on the breezy to windy side Wednesday, Thursday, and again on Sunday. Mild temperatures. This is not a snow event. This is subtropical in nature, so you get the warmer air with it. So 50s and 60s will hang around, and that'll be the same for the Kern River Valley with the chance of those showers Wednesday, Thursday, and back into the weekend.
Oh, that's great. I have to say, I was in Phoenix over the weekend for...
We can tell.
I was going to say, for spring training for the Dodgers, and it was really neat because our flight out of Meadows Field was just filled with blue, Dodger blue. A lot of people from Bakersfield going over there this weekend. There were a lot of people returning. Looking like me.
Oh, so you're saying it's okay because everybody else has
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying we've all learned our lesson.
Yeah.
We all experienced the first real Sunday, if you will, of spring, even though we're still in winter. But I think a lot of us kind of
lesson learned.
Yeah, we got kissed by the sun for sure. All right, let's take a look at your morning commute now. Here's Robert.
Hey, thanks a lot, Alex. Again, good morning, everybody. Here through town, still a very nice traffic commute for you here on this Tuesday morning. Not much happening out there on our local roadways or freeways, which is really good news. As always, we want you to buckle up your seatbelt before heading out, and then, of course, be mindful of your speed as you head out. But right now, if we take a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out and we'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up here off of Rosedale Highway at Mohawk Street. Again, so far so good here through town. If you're going to head out of town, your major routes are open. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Robert. Still ahead this morning, we'll step into the job corner. Starbucks will be hosting a recruitment for baristas and shift supervisors.
More on the jobs and recruitments around the county coming up after the break.
But first this morning, we have a beautiful sunrise sketch in some blue skies and a rainbow coming to us from Zachary at Wingland Elementary School in Mrs. Barron's class. Beautiful sunny day after all of that rain and snow we saw last week. It's a welcome sight with that rainbow. Thanks so much, Zach.
Too cold or too hot, give Holders a shot. Holders.
I looked in the rearview mirror. Someone was coming like 50 miles an hour, hit me real hard. And so I called Mickey Fine. That's the best thing I ever did. He just guided me through the process on, what I'm supposed to do and made me feel comfortable. They were just courteous, helpful, and, just helped me so much.
Call my office, the law offices of Mickey Fine, 661-333-3333.
Folks, this is Michael Bench for Salty's Barbecue and Catering, where you can get the best of both worlds, smoking and grilling. Whether you're watching a game, feeding the family, or hosting an event, Salty's Barbecue and Catering serves Kern County's best barbecue. Plus, the new Salty's Banquet and Event Center can help make any event one to remember. Salty's has 2 locations to serve you, 9425 Rosedale or 6801 White Lane. Salty's Barbecue and Catering, California grilled, Texas approved.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. You're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
Virtual reality is now in Bakersfield. Simulated is your portal to the world of virtual reality gaming. Schedule a fun team bonding session with your company. We have a special birthday party room. The future of VR entertainment is here today at Simulated.
Because you share with us your hometown pride. Because you have such depths of love inside, you inspire us to do more. You inspire us to transform lives. Adventist Health. Together inspired.
This portion of 17 News is brought to you by Hungry Hunter Steakhouse, open for lunch and dinner.
The 2019 models are in at Bill Wright Toyota with incredible deals on our award-winning lineup. Take advantage of 1.9% financing up to 60 months on the best-selling car in America, the 2019 Camry. Or get a $299 per month lease on the new RAV4. Or how about $199 per month lease on a 2019 Corolla? All with 24 months or 25,000 miles of no-cost maintenance. Get your great deal at Bill Wright Toyota. Doing it right for 49 years and still doing it right. Toyota. Let's go places.
17 Job Corner is brought to you by America's Job Center.
Welcome back, 17 on set. And we're stepping into the job corner this morning with Teresa Hitchcock. And we have got quite the array of jobs here today. Everything from baristas, as we mentioned, to if you've ever dreamt of being a river rafting guide. There are openings for that as well right now. It's going to be a great season, I'm sure. So let's start at the top here, though, with the Petro truck stop openings.
Okay, and so that recruitment's taking place this Thursday at our Oildale location. Be aware that those positions, however, are for Arvin, Tejon, and Button Willow, and they're looking for fast food crew members and cashiers and a number of other positions.
All right, well, if you have an adventurous spirit, this recruitment is for you. It's for SoCal Rafting. They have openings for seasonal raft guides as well as other openings as well.
For retail clerks as well, and that's taking place Tuesday, March 5th, so next Tuesday from 9 to noon, and that is at our Lake Isabella location.
Okay, and it's going to be a great season on the river, I'm sure. So they're going to need some good guides.
Good snowpack this year.
All right, Harbor Freight opening a new store in Delano.
They are. So these openings are in Delano. That recruitment takes place Tuesday, March 5th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Delano location.
And then those baristas, they need those over at Starbucks.
And again, in Delano, lots of stuff happening in Delano, and that takes place Wednesday, March 6th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
C&J Energy Services.
And that takes place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 3752 Allen Road, and they have a number of openings, everything from diesel mechanics to truck drivers with tanker and hazmat.
All right, Saturday, March 9th for that one.
Yeah.
All right, quickly here are job openings. A certified welding inspector.
They're looking for someone with 5 or more years of experience and a CWI certificate.
A grounds person.
And for that one, they need someone with a high school diploma or GED, and they do offer a compensation program and benefits package.
And a diesel mechanic.
And they're looking for someone with 1 or more years of hands-on experience or a diesel mechanic certificate, and you must have a clean DMV.
And a back office medical assistant.
That they're looking for someone who's Spanish speaking, and it's for an acupuncture clinic, and you must have a high school diploma and a medical assistant vocational training certificate.
And then finally, 30 plus openings here for a deli restaurant.
And these are in Fraser Park, so be aware of that. And they're looking for candidates with a high school diploma or GED and 2 or more years of customer service experience.
Okay, so there is all the information, and here's how you get more. 325 Hire is the number to call, or go to americasjobcenterofkern.com or find them on Facebook. Thanks so much for coming in this morning, Teresa. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us on.
We'll be right back after this.
17 News Sunrise Interview is brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
For years, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union has been the local choice to meet your financial needs. And just because we're local, you can still take us wherever your travels or life may be. That's right. From online and digital banking to mobile check deposit, Kern Schools is always a tap away. And did you know banking at Kern Schools gives you access to over 30,000 ATMs nationwide? More than any big national bank can offer. Download the Co-op ATM Locator app to find an ATM near you. See, we're local, but we're local everywhere. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
Posts videos of her mentally ill children. It's a show. Why is he on a toilet and you're videotaping him? Like you've never.
I'm not even willing to consider this if you don't stop posting videos of these children.
Seen.
It is a glimpse into our life.
Before.
You guys know just enough to be dangerous.
New Dr. Phil. Weekdays at 3, only on TV 17.
Are you 18 to 24 years old and wondering about your future? Visit America's Job Center's new Youth Employment Connection, Epic at the Beal. We offer no-cost career assessment and counseling, paid work experience, training, workshop, job readiness classes, GED testing, and more.
I got counseling and workshops. They taught me how to carry myself in an interview, taught me soft skills, taught me how to fill out resumes and applications as well.
Get started on your future today. 701 Truxton Avenue on the 2nd floor of the Beal Memorial Library.
This look at traffic is brought to you by Kern 511. Know before you go. For real-time traffic information, call 511 or log into kern511.org.
This President's Day, there's big news at Nissan Now. No brand received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for cars and trucks than Nissan. That means that people love their new Nissans. So we're thanking you with big savings on our lineup, including Altima with intelligent all-wheel drive.
Get a low $239 per month lease on Altima, or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 14 models.
Get to Nissan now, before these offers are yesterday's news.
Welcome back. It is 6:25 now, and we're teaming up with Dignity Health, Mercy Memorial Hospitals to honor first responders.
It's part of our Kindness Behind the Shield campaign, reported on by Tabitha Mills, and she's in for story time today, a new tale of a McFarland police dog. Good morning, Tab.
That's right. Good morning again, Maddie and Alex. It's part of a campaign to bring the community closer with the police department, while also inspiring youngsters to succeed. Take a look.
Good morning. We brought a surprise for you today. So let me bring in the star of the show. Here he comes. Everybody just stay in your seats.
His name is Mirko. He's a 5-year-old sable German shepherd, now on duty for the McFarland Police Department.
My name is Mirko, and this is the story of my miraculous journey.
Mirko is also the inspiration behind this new children's book, Mirko, the Miraculous Canine.
See that big nose? Yeah. He's got a great nose.
Written by Angela Barton, president of the Kern County Law Enforcement Foundation, the book was published with a few goals in mind. The first, to bridge the gap between the police department and the community it protects, eliminating fears children may have about law enforcement.
I remember being a kid myself, and you didn't really know if you could talk to police officers or say hi because they look so official.
And it seems like that first goal is being met.
Because Miracle is a pretty good dog. Because I've never seen a police dog ever in my life. He's a good, happy, lovely dog.
Towards me, he had a kindness in his eyes.
The book takes youngsters on a journey from where Mirko was born in Germany to the day he landed in America. Unable to understand English, scared and nervous to start his new job, which highlights another goal of the story, to inspire.
When we hear stories of people succeeding, it comforts us and reassures us that we can do the same thing, right? Because all these youth here, they're all young champions. So it's exciting to spend time with them and encourage them.
Those kids love that dog. The McFarland Police Department is also in need of a new canine vehicle for Mirko, and that vehicle is going to cost roughly $35,000, which is why they're selling the book, Mirko, the Miraculous Canine, for $10, and they hope that they can raise enough money through the proceeds there to purchase that new vehicle for him. So if you're interested in buying the book, you can go to MirkoTheMiraculousCanine.com. I know it might be a little bit difficult to say and or spell, but it's on our website right now, kget.com as well.
There's the website. Well, it was on our screen earlier, but you know, this is such a neat book to you know, especially for the kids. I mean, you can just imagine to kind of, as Chief Kimball said to me a couple weeks ago, the kids relate to this story, and that's just super neat.
Yeah, Mirko was born in Germany. He came to America, and there's a lot of ups and downs he faced in between before he became a canine officer with the McFarland Police Department. So there's a lot of inspiring moments, you know, those moments like the chief said that shows kids that you can do it, you can continue to push through and be successful. And a fun little fact, Mirko's name in Germany apparently means peaceful. So he's creating some peace in the community. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, thanks, Tab.
Well, coming up in the next half hour of Sunrise, the stakes are high. President Trump just touched down in Vietnam for a second landmark summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
We'll break it all down, what the leaders hope to gain from the talks and how they plan to achieve those goals. Still ahead.
Getting to the heart of the story.
Stories that need to be told.
Kern County politics.
People making a difference.
The weather today and what we can expect tomorrow.
Celebrating the Golden Empire.
What are these?
Stanton Optical. I got 2 pair and an eye exam.
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95 plus an eye exam.
Need glasses? Your tax refund goes further at iMart Express, where you'll spend less on the have-tos and keep more for the want-tos. We offer a huge selection, same-day service, and 2 pairs start at $38.71. Make the most of your refund at iMart Express.
You can turn left. You can turn right. Or if you're behind the wheel of the all-new BMW X5, you can decide not to turn at all. Unless you absolutely have to. The all-new BMW X5. Confidence doesn't take detours. Hurry in to receive exceptional offers on the all-new 2019 BMW X5.
Is it too early for pizza? Not when it's Little Caesars. Join Little Caesars Pizza in wishing Kern County a good morning. Upload your 8-second morning message to kget.com and watch KGET weekday mornings to see if yours airs.
Pizza, pizza.
What are these? Stanton Optical. I got 2 pair and an eye exam.
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95 plus an eye exam.
The Golden Empire's #1 source, Chief Meteorologist Alyssa Carlson, Sunrise forecaster Kevin Charette. When your weather becomes our top story, trust 17 News. Get social. Comprehensive news and alerts from the Golden Empire. 17 News. Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Today, another landmark summit between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is set to get underway in Vietnam. what the president is hoping for coming up.
No deal. Salary negotiations between a local school district and a teachers union are at a standstill. What both sides want still ahead.
It's World Spay Day. What you need to know about spaying and neutering your pets coming up.
Good morning. Great to have you with us just past 6:30 on this Tuesday morning. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher and Kevin Schreck. Such an important thing. We have a big problem with overpopulation of pets here in Kern County, and we know we love our pets, and this is one way to help all of the others out there.
Yeah, and I think Mary Kate was enjoying some cuddle time with Lucy Lou. She's been really enjoying Lucy this morning.
Yeah, all the pets need a forever loving home, but also spay and neuter so important
Very
in our
important,
community.
yes.
So she'll have much more on that. Today, a beautiful day ahead for you. I know you were probably thinking, well, the rain should be here. Well, that system stalled to the north, and it's still arriving, but not until probably early tomorrow morning. So guess what? You get another sunny morning and a beautiful warm afternoon. You can see here not much to show you on the satellite and radar right now. We're at 51 degrees in Bakersfield. We have just that light wind out of the east at 7, hour by hour here for you. We'll start out right near 50 degrees, a noontime temperature of 69, and by 3 o'clock, we're looking at 74 degrees. I think we'll top out at 75 this afternoon. For the mountains, you're sunny and 28 degrees, so a chilly start in Tehachapi. No winds right now. We'll see a little breeze throughout the afternoon. Temperatures are going to start in the upper 20s to lower 30s by 7 a.m., 58 at noon, and we keep in the upper 50s by 3 with that southeast wind at 13. We're looking at, again, the chance of rain late tonight into tomorrow, and then again by the weekend. I have more details on that in just a few minutes. But first, let's see how your morning commute's going. We'll send that over to Officer Robert Rodriguez.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Again, happy Tuesday, everybody. Here through town, still a very nice traffic commute as you get ready to head out the door this morning. Right now, no crashes to report or any major problems or issues on our local roadways or freeways. Again, just be mindful of your speed as you make your commute this morning, and always drive at a speed that's safe for roadway conditions. If we take a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out. We'll show you the commute again and how that's shaping up here on the 99 near 7th Standard Road on the north end. Looking good. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Robert. Another major scandal brings the global sexual abuse scandal to the heart of the Vatican. Australian Cardinal George Pell, who is also the Vatican treasurer, has been convicted of multiple child sex offenses. He's the most senior Catholic official found guilty of abusing children. The prosecution's case was based on a single surviving accuser. Pell was found guilty late last year, but a court order banning the announcement was lifted yesterday. Pell denies the claims and has already filed an appeal. He has a sentencing hearing set for later today.
And it's not just happening around the world, it's happening here in our own backyard. Police in the Central Valley say that they have arrested a priest accused of sex crimes that happened for more than a decade. After a 13-month investigation, Jesus Antonio Castaneda was arrested by Fresno police Sunday at the church he started. 22 parishioners at Holy Spirit say they're victims of the priest. Police say many of the victims are undocumented and were afraid to report the alleged crimes. Fresno Police Chief Jerry Dyers believes there could be hundreds of victims.
He used his position as a religious leader to convince these victims that what he was doing to them had to occur in order for them to be healed or to be spiritually right with God.
The priest faces several felony and misdemeanor charges.
A second landmark summit between two of the world's most powerful leaders. President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un are in Hanoi, Vietnam today. One major goal of their talks, denuclearizing North Korea. NBC's Susan McGinnis joins us from Washington to explain how President Trump wants to make it happen.
Good morning, Maddie and Alex. After the first summit ended with only a vague agreement and led to no denuclearization by North Korea, the president will try for a more concrete deal, but hopes are not high.
Under tight security, President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un arrive in Hanoi, meeting this week for a second summit. The objective, to forge a path for North Korea to surrender its nuclear weapons.
I think we'll have a very tremendous summit. We want denuclearization.
The president will try to sell Kim on a bright future for North Korea, painting the region as a potential economic powerhouse if it gives up its nuclear ambitions. After the first summit, President Trump declared North Korea Korea no longer a nuclear threat, but the nation actually widened its nuclear program.
We haven't seen the actual launches, but they're continuing to develop their ballistic missile capability. They're continuing to enrich uranium.
On Capitol Hill, expectations are low.
I'm not expecting anything dramatic. I hope we make progress, but this is going to be more of a marathon, in my opinion.
U.S. officials worry the president could offer concessions without gaining much.
Take a moment and read his own briefings from his own intelligence people.
At least if we're going to give North Korea a peace declaration, we need to get something in return.
Hope, but uncertainty.
I think we can have a very good summit.
Heading into a second landmark summit.
The president says North Korea has done no nuclear testing in months, and as long as that remains true, he's in no rush. In Washington, Susan McGinnis, 17 News.
Early complications this morning ahead of the summit. In a tweet, the Vietnamese Foreign Ministry said the White House press corps would be relocated before Kim Jong-un arrived in Hanoi. He's rumored to be staying at the same hotel the press was originally staying at. The change forced American media to abruptly move from the hotel where they were ready to broadcast. And CNN chief White House correspondent Jim Acosta took to Twitter to express his frustration about the move. He retweeted the Vietnamese Foreign Ministry's tweet, added, quote, translation, the U.S. press is being booted out of the hotel where we have spent days setting up our workspace. Both President Trump and Acosta have been outspoken critics of each other. And we'll have continuing coverage of the summit in Vietnam. Stay up to date with the latest information by downloading our 17 News app. You can also tune in to the Today Show following 17 News at sunrise and nightly news following 17 News at 6 for in-depth coverage from the NBC News team in Vietnam.
6:37 now. I'm back in Washington. The president's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, will appear before the Senate Intelligence Committee today. It's the first of 3 congressional meetings happening this week, 2 of which will be closed door and 1 open to the public. Lawmakers plan to question him over the Trump Organization's finances and why he made false statements to the committee last year. Last year, Cohen pleaded guilty to several federal felonies. He's set to begin his federal prison sentence in May. The House is set to vote on a resolution today that would cancel President Trump's national emergency declaration to build a border wall. Yesterday, House Democrats held a news conference and said Congress must protect the constitutional separation of powers, which includes their power over spending. Democrats claim that would be usurped if President Trump is allowed to redirect money from other programs to build a wall. But the bill's lead sponsor, Texas Congressman Joaquin Castro, warns future presidents could also try to override Congress with similar actions. If the bill passes the House, it will then have to be taken up by the Senate. At least 2 Republican senators, Maine's Susan Collins and Alaska's Lisa Murkowski, have signaled they would support for terminating the national emergency declaration. President Trump has vowed he'd veto the resolution if it passes Congress.
It is 6:39 now, and there's no sign a Northern California teacher strike is ending anytime soon. For a 4th day, teachers in Oakland will walk out of the classrooms and onto the picket lines. Yesterday, educators marched on Oakland City Hall and planned to picket a district board meeting, but OUSD said it canceled the meeting to, quote, focus board and staff energy on addressing the strike. Teachers are asking for smaller class sizes and a pay raise. Contract negotiations are expected to resume later today.
Meanwhile, back at home, salary negotiations between the Bakersfield City School District and the Teachers Union is still at a standstill. Educators in the Bakersfield Elementary Teachers Association are frustrated with the raise the district is offering them. Beta wants more than the 2% proposed raise because it's lower than the 3% raise they got last year. But BCSD says it can't afford anything more than what is currently on the table. A current CSUB professor and former BCSD teacher we spoke with believes the system is to blame.
A lot of these issues that districts are facing statewide and nationwide are structural. The way school funding has been structured, it's always this feast or famine type of model.
The district says it plans to bring in a third-party mediator in the coming weeks.
Well, it's a big accomplishment for several Kern County schools. They've achieved the state's highest honor in education, becoming a California Distinguished School. Delano High School and Cesar Chavez High School, which is also in Delano, along with Rosedale Middle School, were among the 160 schools to make the cut. The Kern County Superintendent of Schools congratulated the schools in this message posted on both Twitter and Facebook. It says the schools are excellent examples of teaching, learning, and collaboration. Congratulations to those schools.
Well, if you're looking for a healthy snack today, we have an idea for you.
Yeah, why you might want to reach for a handful of pistachios and crack open those shells. Coming up.
And taking you outside on this Tuesday morning, what a beautiful sunrise for you. Is rain on the way? Details next.
President's Day sales event is on at Haddad Dodge with incredible deals. Lease a 2019 Dodge Challenger for just $299 per month, or lease a 2019 Dodge Durango for just $399 per month. And during Ram Truck Month, purchase a 2019 Ram 1500 Tradesman 4x2 for just $24,990. Or purchase a 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 and take advantage of $15,000 off MSRP. Only at Haddad Dodge in the Bakersfield Auto Mall.
KGET TV 17, honoring Black history with this moment in hidden history.
Jesse Owens is one of America's greatest track and field athletes. Having won 4 gold medals during the 1936 Olympic Games, a memorial park and museum have been dedicated in his honor.
This moment in hidden history is brought to you by the law offices of Curtis Floyd, providing you with personalized representation and committed to making a positive difference in your life.
With the legendary power of real steel, projects happen easily. Achievements happen quickly. Real pride happens instantly. Right now, save $50 on HS45 hedge trimmers. Battery-powered gas trimmers start at only $129.95. This season, make it happen at your local Steel dealer. Search STIHL or visit steeldealers.com.
This Look at Traffic is brought to you by Kern 511. Know before you go. For real-time traffic information, call 511 or log into kern511.org.
What we achieve for patients is life-changing.
You get your smile back, your confidence back in just one day.
A new smile at a price you can afford.
With the dignity and respect you deserve.
Don't wait another day. Nothing is more life-changing than a healthy, confident smile.
Let Affordable Dentures and Implants create your new smile. Schedule your free consultation. Call 1-800-DENTURE or visit affordabledentures.com.
Welcome back. We'll pile on the pistachios because it is National Pistachio Day. Each year on February 26th, it is set aside to celebrate the nut, which has actually been a part of American cuisine since the 1880s. Pistachio trees grow well in hot, dry climates, which makes them very popular here in Kern County, also in the Middle East. The nuts are high in vitamin B6, copper, and protein. You can enjoy pistachios by eating them straight out of the shell in gelato or maybe a salad. How do you like your pistachios?
All of the above. Gelato, just raw, you know, they're great.
I saw something very interesting the other day in the grocery store. Pistachio muffins.
Pistachios.
I've had those.
Have you had those?
Yeah.
They were green muffins. I've never seen those before.
Yeah, they're good. And now they even have them where they're not even in the nut. You can just, you don't even have to crack them. You just have the pistachios. Taking you outside right now, beautiful weather. A few high clouds looking off to the east right now. But get out and enjoy the day. It's just going to be beautiful. We're starting out in the lower 50s right now, 51 degrees. An east wind at 7 miles per hour. And you can see here out near Arvin, just beautiful, 44 degrees. And then out near Frazier Park, you've got clear skies and 34. And a beautiful sunrise for Golden Hills here at 35. And you can see not a lot happening here on the satellite and radar for Kern County. So what does that mean? Get out and have some golf. It's going to be beautiful out there, starting out in the 50s. And then noontime, if you're going to tee off then, 69 degrees, and 4 o'clock, 74 degrees. I'm not much of a golfer, but if you are, I would say that's pretty good golfing weather. I think most would agree, so get out and enjoy it. Here's where the rain is right now. Northern California, we thought this would slide a little south last night, but it's been basically stationary. Doesn't look like it's going to now make a move until probably late tonight into early tomorrow morning, and that's when we'll start to see maybe some showers into Kern County. 53 in Sacramento today, 67 in Fresno. We're looking at 60s down to the south into LA and San Diego, and even Vegas warming up to 67. Here's a look at the Pacific and what's going on. This is the storm that we're talking about right now, and you can see all this subtropical moisture making its way into the northern parts. The Sierra is seeing some snow, and then by the weekend, another system developing out here to the west, and that will roll on in by Saturday, Sunday, and into early Monday. And the Futurecast model does pick this up. We'll pause it right there, and you can see by tomorrow morning, these showers start to push on in. We may see some rain shadowing, so we may not get a lot out of this system. Then we'll get a break as we head into Thursday night, and then our next surge of moisture makes its way on in here by Saturday morning, and that will continue into early Monday before we get a break. But then by Tuesday, late into Wednesday, we may be watching another storm to bring us some rain. Here's a look at the headlines, though, and all this. Warm today with mid-70s. Clouds will increase by late. Again, the shadowing for tomorrow, so we'll have to watch that carefully. That will really depict how much rain we actually get. And then for the weekend storm, we're looking between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch right now. Today, mostly sunny to start. 75 degrees on the high this afternoon. McFarland, 73. Taft, you'll be right near 71 tonight in the 40s and 50s. For the mountains in the Kern River Valley, a west-northwest wind right around 10 to 15. Pine Mountain Club and I stay at 53, 60 in Bear Valley, 60 lower 70s into the Kern River Valley. Wofford Heights at 63. Lake Isabel 67, 70 in Weldon. And then for the desert, we're looking nice here as well. Winds will be gusting around 30, 74 in Ridgecrest, and 66 in Mojave. And you can see on the extended forecast, we keep 60s on the board. And the chance of rain right now for the weekend, looking Saturday afternoon into the evening. Now, we'll have to see how that plays out. We may have to bring it in a little earlier, but right now that's what we're looking at. For the mountains, you'll get a break on Friday, and then another round of showers coming in Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But look at the temperatures, 50s and 60s. So snow elevations are going to be higher this time around. And then for the Kern River Valley, same situation with mild temperatures into the 50s and 60s throughout the next 7 days. So the snow is melting off into Kern County.
Oh, no. Yeah. Alta Sierra and all their epic snowpack.
I know, but
I'm sure it's still looking good, though.
It's still looking beautiful, I'm sure.
I remember with it, how many feet of snow that they had up there?
Quite a bit.
Oh, this is like several feet of snow.
Several feet.
Yeah.
And with a little bit of the melt off, we'll start to see more water up in the upper Kern, up near Kernville. It's going to be beautiful up there.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, Kev. Let's have a final look at your morning commute on this Tuesday morning with Robert.
Thank you very much, Alex. Happy Tuesday, everybody, here through town. Still a very nice traffic commute as you get ready to head out the door this morning. Right now, still no crashes to report. No major problems or issues on our local roadways or freeways. And then if you are going to head out of town, again, your major routes are all open. Taking a look at our traffic cam one last time here. We'll take you out and we'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up here through the Bakersfield area. Still a very good one. As always, buckle up those seatbelts before heading out. That's my final look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Robert.
Well, coming up this morning on Sunrise, it will be a very busy day for local shelters.
Coming up after the break, I'll introduce you to Lucy when we're talking all things World Spay Day.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, complete coverage as President Trump arrives for his second summit with Kim Jong-un. Lester will be in Vietnam live with the very latest.
Also ahead, we have 2 exclusive live interviews. The Colorado jogger who was attacked by a mountain lion, leading to a life and death struggle. He will open up about how he's doing now.
Plus, 5-time Olympic gold medalist Nathan Adrian joins us why he will not let a cancer diagnosis get in the way of his training for the next Olympics.
All that, plus we cannot wait for John Legend to get here. He's going to talk live about being The Voice's new kid on the block, his life with Chrissy and the kids, and a lot more. And we'll see you guys in just a little bit right here on Today.
Advantage of presidential deals all month long during the President's Day sales event happening now at Haddad Kia. Lease a 2019 Kia Forte LX for only $139 per month, or lease a 2019 Kia Soul for only $167 per month, or choose between a 2019 Kia Optima LX or a 2019 Kia Sportage LX, each for just $184 per month. And every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty at no additional cost to you. So hurry on down to Haddad Kia in the Bakersfield Auto Mall.
Experience the difference at Sing Ha Thai, Bakersfield's first Thai restaurant. Come in for dinner and enjoy flavorful, authentic Thai cuisine prepared with all the right ingredients. We offer a variety of noodle, seafood, and savory curry dishes, all from deliciously mild to spicy hot. Dine in, take out, or get it delivered. Sing Ha Thai Restaurant, sharing our family recipes for over 15 years. Open 6 days a week at 5432 California Avenue.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, you're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
From the moment they're born, their brains develop at fantastic speeds. Neurons connect by the millions, and their brains grow stronger. You can help fuel this growth with the sights and sounds of words and song. So talk with them. Read with them.
Can we read you this book?
Sing with them. Begin the moment they're born. Learn more at first5california.com.
At Infiniti, we make luxury SUVs. 4 of them, in fact. But we also make not SUVs. Presenting the 400 horsepower 2019 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400. Lease the Infiniti Q50 for $299 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
Welcome back. It is World Spay Day, and across the county, animal shelters are celebrating.
17's Mary Kay Paquette is live at the Kern County Animal Services in Northwest Bakersfield, along with Lucy, who looks like she's a little more active today. I think you, is she awake now, Mary Kay?
She definitely is. She's very playful this morning now that she's woken up. She's a little shy. She always knows when the camera turns on her because then she gets a little bit shy. But we are talking all things World Spay Day here at Kern County Animal Services. I'm joined with Director Nick Cullen here at the Animal Services, talking about the importance of spaying and neutering your animals. Nick, what is the goal today? What are you wanting the community to know throughout the day?
So there's a few things we want to accomplish today. I mean, first and foremost, we want to make sure that anybody that has an animal at home that has not been spayed or neutered, that wants to do it, which we hope is most people, come down and get yourself a voucher to get your dog or your cat fixed. Secondly, we want to make sure we provide for the spay and neuter of about 120 cats that are being delivered right now as we speak. Our vet staff and our volunteers are going to, like I said, perform surgery on about 120 cats. But most importantly, we want to make sure that we bring awareness to the need for spay and neuter in our community, and our vouchers that are being reduced to just $10 today are a really good way to get that accomplished.
Now, Lucy is a baby puppy. She's just about 9 weeks old, right?
Yes.
Is it when is it appropriate to get your animal spay and neutered? Is there a certain age? Are they ever too old to be spay or neutered?
So you always want to talk to your veterinarian. Your veterinarian will tell you specifically what age your dog. Yes. There we go. Her personality's coming through. Your veterinarian will tell you very specifically what your dog, when your dog should be spayed or neutered. But as a general rule, at the shelter, it's going to be a different age than in the community. So speak to your veterinarian, get some advice, and they'll be able to tell you when it's safe to get your animal spayed or neutered.
Now, today you were providing free cat or spaying and neutering for cats.
Yes.
But dogs can come in, and those appointments are already been booked. But dogs can come, if you have a dog, you can come in and get a voucher, correct?
Yes. You don't need to bring your dog down. Please don't bring your dog down. Just come down, and there are low-income spay-neuter vouchers, so we do verify income. Most people qualify. We'll fill out some quick paperwork, and we'll get you a voucher in your hands that you can use at one of the participating veterinarians in our community.
Now, you guys have just over 200 animals here right now, but in the summer months, you guys see an increase in animals coming into the shelter. Why is it so important that we do get our animals spay and neutered so we don't overcrowd these shelters?
I mean, I think the hard truth is that the county shelters are doing an amazing job of getting animals in, getting them out alive, promoting spay and neuter, but there's still dogs and cats in our community that are suffering, that are struggling on the streets, that don't have anybody to care for them. So if you're tired of seeing dogs that are uncared for on the streets, make sure that you're being a responsible pet owner. Spay and neuter your pet. That's your way of contributing to a no-kill Kern County.
Okay, and this day happens every year in February, the last Tuesday of February, correct?
Correct, yes.
So if you maybe missed out on the free spaying for your cat this year, don't wait a whole year to do it. But if you do have another cat at this time of year, watch out for those appointments and get your dogs down here too.
Absolutely. Don't forget the County of Kern Animal Services. We always have spay-neuter vouchers that are available. It's a $20 copay. There's other wonderful organizations in Kern County that have spay-neuter programs as well. Critters Without Litters is a great place to go to get your animal fixed. Be a responsible pet owner. Fix your pet.
Okay. All right, Maddie, Alex, I am clearly having way too much fun here with little Lucy Lou. It's a really rough assignment. See what I did there? I know, so funny. But I'm going to go ahead and send it back to you guys.
I think your puppy needs a friend. I'm just saying.
I was going to say.
I think that she is my puppy. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. We bonded this morning for sure.
So sweet.
All right, thanks, Mary Kate. We'll be right back with a look at our top stories coming up after this.
Workers' compensation claim been denied? Call Barry Smith & Bartell for a free consultation. We've recovered money for injured workers in the Central Valley since 2007. Barry Smith & Bartell, bringing justice to injured workers.
Are you 18 to 24 years old and wondering about your future? Visit America's Job Center's new Youth Employment Connection, Epic at the Beal. We offer no-cost career assessment and counseling, paid work experience, training, workshop, job readiness classes, GED testing, and more.
I got counseling and workshops. They taught me how to carry myself in an interview, taught me soft skills, taught me how to fill out resumes and applications as well.
Get started on your future today. 701 Truxton Avenue on the second floor of the Beal Memorial Library.
This President's Day, there's big news at Nissan Now. No brand received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for cars and trucks than Nissan. That means that people love their new Nissans. So we're thanking you with big savings on our lineup, including Rogue with Pro Pilot Assist.
Get a low $239 per month lease on Rogue, or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 14 models.
Get to Nissan now, before these offers are yesterday's news.
This morning, he fought off a mountain lion using only his bare hands.
I was concerned that I wasn't going to make it out of it.
How did he survive? And could you do the same? Travis Kaufman sits down with Savannah and Hoda for his first live interview this morning on Today.
Join the Bakersfield Falcons for USA Boxing on March 9th at the Rabobank Arena. First bout is at 6 and tickets start at only $16. The tickets are available at access.com and the arena box office. For more information, go to bakersfieldfalcons.com.
Getting to the heart of the story.
Stories that need to be told.
Kern County politics.
People making a difference.
The weather today and what we can expect tomorrow.
Celebrating the Golden Empire.
Welcome back. Taking a live look at Wall Street on this Tuesday morning. The Dow Jones down 81 points, S&P 500 down 3, NASDAQ down 10.
Recapping our top stories on this Tuesday morning, just about an hour ago, Air Force One touched down in Hanoi, Vietnam, ahead of President Trump's meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. It's the second landmark summit between the two leaders. One major goal of the talks, denuclearizing North Korea.
Today is a busy day for local animal shelters. It is World Spay Day, which shines a spotlight on the importance of affordable spaying and neutering. Kern County Animal Services is offering low-income spay and neuter services for dogs. Appointments for cats are already booked. All the information can be found on our website, kget.com.
The Condors still keeping that winning streak alive. They soared to their 17th straight victory with a 3-1 win over the Tucson Roadrunners last night. The Condors are now tied with the Philadelphia Phantoms for the second most consecutive wins in AHL history, and they will go for win number 18 here at home Friday night against the Iowa Wild. It's going to be great. You're going to be out there on the ice with them Friday morning.
Yeah, we're going to talk to the powers of be about the organization, how this is a record year for the Condors. It's pretty incredible, and I'm hoping that Friday and Saturday that it will be sellout. Like, there won't be a seat left in Rabobank Arena. That would be a sight to see.
And tickets are still available. We should mention, I mean, this is, you can find tickets, you know, it's just as much as going to a movie. I mean, it's very doable to go, and it's so much fun to head out with the family, to head out there and to see the Condors take the ice.
And if you think it's been fun before, I mean, their 17th win. The energy is going to be crazy this weekend. So hopefully you'll head out.
And I mean, come on, this is history here.
Oh, big time.
This could be history here.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for starting your day here on Sunrise. We'll see you back with more news and weather coming up in 30 minutes.
Make it a great Tuesday, everyone.
17 News, your local news leader, continues 24 hours a day on KGET.com and our 17 News app. In the spirit of the Golden Empire, 17 News.
High-stakes showdown. Moments ago, the president landing in Vietnam for his second summit with Kim Jong-un, the North Korean leader arriving overnight to major security and big crowds, as the president announces a lofty goal ahead of their closely watched face-to-face.
We want denuclearization.
Lester Holt reports live from Hanoi. Criminal conduct? Former Trump lawyer and confidant Michael Cohen ready to make a stunning claim on Capitol Hill. A source telling NBC News he'll provide evidence the president broke the law while in office. So what exactly will he say? What is that evidence? And how credible is he as a witness when he's already admitted lying to Congress? Breaking overnight, stunning conviction. A former top cardinal at the Vatican and advisor to Pope Francis found guilty of abusing 2 choir boys, the highest-ranking church official ever convicted. We're at the Vatican with how the Pope is responding this morning. All that plus stranded. Nearly 200 passengers stuck on an Amtrak train in Oregon for more than 24 hours and counting. What happened and why is it taking crews so long to reach them? Show of support. Patriots owner Bob Kraft spotted with star quarterback Tom Brady as police reveal intimate new details about his arrest in a prostitution sting. And today, live exclusive.
Remember looking down and seeing the claws.
The Colorado man forced to fight off and kill a mountain lion with his bare hands takes us inside that life or death struggle and how he's still recovering. Today, Tuesday, February 26, 2019.